justice for all. They went and moved the flag on us. Make sure we're awake. City Clerk Ed Norris, would you call the roll?
Mayor McClellan.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Burns. Councilmember Radman. Here. Councilmember Edgar. Here. Councilmember Whitehead.
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. The consent agenda are a group of items presented for City Council approval without discussion. Any council member can ask to have one considered separately. Regular City Council meetings minutes for November 20th, 2023. Request to receive the first quarter 2023-24 investment report. Request to receive the first quarter budget to actual report. Request to approve payment application number 3 for the 2023-24 miscellaneous concrete project, close to all of our hearts, to the Mattioli Cement Company of Fenton, Michigan for $122,948.44. E, request to approve payment of invoices from OHM Advisors for GIS DWAM grant, 9 Mile Road CE and 8 Mile Booster Station rehab for the total amount of $11,596.93. Request to approve payment of invoices from MDOT for the 9 Mile Road project in the amount of $9,927.04. Request to approve payment number 2, final, for 2023 landscaping planting project, M766, to Premier Group Associates of Detroit, Michigan, for $7,979.50. Request to approve payment application number 3 for the 2023 block pruning project, M748, to Urban Tree Trimming of Detroit, Michigan, in the amount of $6,690. Arts and Cultural Diversity Commission meeting minutes for August 10th and September 14th. Finally, licenses new and renewals submitted for December 4th, 2023. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mayor Pro Tem Burns. Councilmember Edgar.
Yes.
Mayor McClellan.
Yes.
Councilmember Radman. Yes. Councilmember Whitehead. Yes.
Okay, motion carried. We don't have elected officials here tonight, or presentations or public hearings. That brings us down to the city manager section. City Manager Eric Tungate.
Thank you, Madam Mayor and members of the 40th City Council of Oak Park. 15A, Mr. City Clerk Ed Norris, if you could take this one for me, please.
Will, thank you very much. Our next election that will be coming up is the presidential primary on February 27th. Just as we had an issue in November with 2 of our precincts, we're going to have that same problem again. So what we have tonight is a resolution authorizing the temporary relocation of 2 polling precincts for that election on February 27th. So, as you know, Jackson Center, or CASA, in the Ferndale School District is really being torn down. It's not torn down already. The new school is not quite ready for us, and so we're going to have to move precincts 15 and 16 again to Ferndale Upper Elementary at 220 Rosewood. And Ferndale School District will accommodate us with that. So this resolution before you basically moves that temporary relocation.
Thank you so much. Clerk Norris, we need a motion to approve this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Discussion or questions? Were there any difficulties, people not knowing where to go, or?
We had no problem in November. This is a little bit different because we have, we'll have 3 precincts in one location. In November, they were combined. This time, they will not be able to be combined. So we have to spread out a little bit in that facility, but we'll be able to do that.
Okay. Thank you. See, do we have we voted? All those in favor? Voted? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Finance. City manager?
Okay. Item 15B, Director Sandra Crawford, please.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, members of the City Council, City Manager Tungate. Item 15B, before you is a resolution requesting approval for the Budget Amendment 2024-2 for the period ending September 30th, 2023. The attached budget amendment, the general fund amendment is primarily to reflect the balance of the federal grant revenue from 2023 received in 2024, totaling $257,419. And on the expenditure side, the budget was increased for the police training of new hires of $85,000 and various personnel and operating costs, which have come in more than anticipated. The special revenue funds, the library fund received an additional contribution which will be used to purchase books, and the library board approved the capital outlay of $25,000 that was not in the original budget. The Michigan Indigent Defense Fund received additional grant funds totaling $140,743, which will be used for allowable grant expenditures. For the Enterprise Fund, the Water and Sewer Fund includes additional revenues over budget estimates, which will be used to offset operating costs greater than originally estimated. The proposed budget amendments has an impact on the fund balance of general fund while keeping the estimated fund balance at approximately 17% of annual expenditures. The amendments to all other funds keeps the fund balance at targeted ranges and are done in compliance with the state of Michigan requirements and guidelines. And again, the recommended action is approval of the resolution to authorize the budget amendments 2024-2.
Let's see, we need to have a resolution approving this requested budget amendment.
So moved.
Okay, discussion? What was the communications department or something that had something? Is that in this document,
The communications.
or was it in the other one? It was just, we're naming a department that has a different name than what's in our budget.
Oh, are you
just-
talking about the municipal services
Which one?
department that used to be technical and planning that's now municipal services?
Communication?
I don't,
Could be in,
it's not in the budget amendments.
I'll keep hunting.
Okay,
and get back
for,
to you.
for renaming,
Thank
okay.
you. All right. Resolution. Okay, we need a vote, yeah?
Councilmember Edgar?
Yes.
Mayor McClellan?
Yes.
Councilmember Radner?
Yes.
Councilmember Whitehead?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Director Crawford. 15C and 15D, our Deputy City Manager of Municipal Services and the Department of Public Works, David DeCoster.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council, City Manager Tungate. Before you tonight is change order number 1 and payment application number 1 for the 2023 Shepherd Park Restroom Project M759. This payment is for KAB Enterprises of Lincoln Park, Michigan. This change order is for the selection of stainless steel fixtures as well as some additional exterior lighting that was selected for the project. The restroom has been ordered and is still scheduled to be installed in the spring of 2024. It is recommended City Council approve change order number 1, the amount of $8,275, as well as payment application number 1 for the total amount of $74,042.38. And funding is available in the Parks and Recreation Improvement Fund for this expenditure.
Okay, so first, we need a motion to approve this change order.
So moved. Second.
Okay. Then, I know if she's up to getting out of bed, Mayor Pro Tem Burns is doing the happy dance about this restroom. And as I understand it, the money is for stainless steel sinks and better lighting on the outside, which sound like real great ideas.
Correct.
that correct?
Yes, correct. Originally, it came with porcelain fixtures, sinks, and toilets and things. We decided to upgrade to stainless steel, which is much more durable for this
Yep.
application.
Okay, any questions?
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
How big is the restroom and how many stalls will there be?
There are two separate restroom facilities. So the entire structure is about 18 by 8. There's two separate restroom facilities with a small utility chase between them.
With what?
A small little utility closet to access plumbing and electrical.
So it's two restaurants?
Two restrooms, correct.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? Ready for a vote then? Thank you.
Mayor McClellan.
Yes.
Councilmember Radner.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitehead.
Yes.
Councilmember Edgar.
Yes.
We are on the way to new improved bathrooms in Shepherd Park.
Absolutely. Dave, 15D as well, please.
Thank you. This item is a change order request from OHM Advisors to provide additional engineering, design, and construction support services for the 8 Mile Booster Station project, M732. This project will cover the unforeseen investigation as to the specific pump curve and specifications on our existing pumps number 1 and 2. Without these specific specifications, the new pump cannot be designed for this project. It is recommended that City Council approve the attached change order request from OHM Advisors for the total amount of $4,716. This will bring the new contract amount to $46,516. Funding is available in the water sewer fund for this expenditure.
Can you go back just, what's a booster station? Why does it
Sure.
need rehabilitating? You know, what are we talking about here in English?
So this project is, we started this project, I believe, 2 fiscal years ago. It's one of our booster stations where we get water from GLWA. We pump water into the city through this booster station. There's 4 pumps currently. 2 of the pumps are old and out of service. So what we're doing is removing 2 pumps, pumps number 1 and 2, replacing with 1 new pump. Unfortunately, we did not have any specifications for those pumps, so they needed to do a bunch of investigation, run tests and things to find out the specific specifications for the new pump. That's what this
Trying to
change
fit the
order
new
is for.
pump into the old system.
Correct.
Life's a challenge. All right. Any other questions? Let's see. Roll call, please.
We need a motion, please.
Oh, a motion, sorry. We have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Second? Thank you. Discussion? Nope. Roll call. please.
Councilmember Radner.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitehead.
Yes.
Councilmember Edgar.
Yes.
And Mayor McClellan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. And finally, 15E, I would like to call up our Recreation Director, Lori Stasiak.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council members, City Manager Tungate. We are requesting support of the city's application for the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Grant for the Oak Park Event Hub. The Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan, through the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Fund, is offering grants up to $50,000 for projects that serve to increase the walkability and bikeability of local communities and/or increase outdoor recreational activities within the region. We believe the Oak Park Event Hub is a worthy candidate for this grant. The Event Hub is one of the projects that was identified as a high priority through the city's year-long process of updating the Parks and Recreation Master Plan. We are requesting a grant of $50,000 to assist with the development of the Event Hub. Funding is available for the Event Hub in the Parks and Recreation Improvement Fund. Additionally, we have secured outside funding from Oakland County and the state of Michigan and are actively seeking other avenues of outside funding. It is recommended that the City Council approve a resolution in support of the city's application for the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Fund Grant.
Okay, is there a motion to support this resolution? Discussion, just, our staff is persistent and hardworking in getting outside grants even not huge ones, just not letting any grant go untried for. And it's amazing, and I'm just delighted to vote to support this, and bravo for finding it and applying. Do we have a vote? A motion?
Councilmember Whitehead.
Yes.
Councilmember Edgar.
Yes.
Mayor McClellan.
Yes.
Councilmember Radner.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you.
We should only get it,
Thank
right?
you, Lori.
Thank you.
Madam Mayor, members of the 40th Council, that completes the city manager report for this evening. Thank you.
40 councils, wow. Thank you. Call to the audience, if anybody has anything. I think Clerk Norris has a few cards.
I do. I have one. Dina Graham.
Greetings, Mayor and City Council members. This is brief. I'm going to say something that you probably rarely hear, if you hear it at all. I believe the city did a drainage system back in the summer for the city, for the neighborhoods, the drainage system. No? I saw something on the website that you were going to do something about some type of drainage system because there was water buildup in some of the neighborhoods or in the home, back in the homes. No?
They're always working on the drains.
Okay. So I noticed after I read that, maybe a couple of months afterwards when it rained, I dreaded the rain. There was no water buildup in my backyard. My backyard usually feels like a pond. So I'm assuming that the city did something that helped it. And I just want to say thank you.
What?
Just simply want to say thank you.
I don't get it.
Thank you for looking out for the citizens. Thank you for taking care of things that needed to be taken care of. That's one of the things that I noticed. And I just simply want to say thank you. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate the service. I appreciate you looking out for the citizens. Thank you.
Bless your heart. Can we clone you? First, don't ever hesitate to call with complaints or issues or anything. Any one of us would be thrilled to direct you to the right person, but it is just a blessing for somebody to take time out and appreciate something. I tend to do that. I was a second grade teacher. You have to give gold stars, and I'll go to supervisor to tell somebody that their clerk did a really great job, went out of their way, and the first they look at me like I'm from the moon, right? And what's your complaint? No complaint, that was just it, you know, and it was just, I think it spreads little puddles of goodness throughout the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But for the rest of you, keep the complaints and issues coming, because we need to know about those also. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. We just got off Thanksgiving vacation. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because there are no presents, there's nothing, you know, special that you have to do except gather together with friends and family, people that you love, and think about how very grateful you are for what God has given us at this point. You know, we're easily annoyed and crabbing and stuff like that about things that isn't working, or, you know, my microwave went out or whatever, but we have so much to be grateful for, and it's one day that was set aside just to express gratitude. And someone recommended starting a gratitude journal, that just every day write something down that you're grateful for. It just sets the tone for your whole day. It's a paid political announcement. Thank you for listening. Mayor Pro Tem, we'll just do council member, Radner.
My brother-in-law brands himself as the gratitude dude. So I actually have a baseball cap that says on it, gratitude dude. It's kind of interesting that you're talking about gratitude. thank you for coming out. It's nice to hear positive feedback. We always say that insults make us better, so I guess compliments make us worse.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess we'll say.
Compliments make us happy, but
Compliments make us happy.
complaints make us better.
Complaints make us better. There we go. Thank you all for coming out. Have a good night.
Councilmember Julie Edgar.
Thank you for coming out, everybody, and for those who celebrate, happy Hanukkah.
Yes. Thank you. Councilmember Whitehead.
Thank you, Mayor. Happy holidays, everybody. Everybody stay safe, stay bundled up. It's gonna get cold eventually, and I know that's what Councilwoman Burns or Mayor Pro Tem Burns always says, so. And we've got some spring new bathrooms coming, so it's a great agenda. We're getting a lot done. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Have a lovely holiday season. This meeting is adjourned.